How do you make a home? Or find a home? Or build a home? Uh, I realized last week that the whole reason I keep on freaking out, and I had a panic attack last week, and I cry myself to sleep every night, which, you know, is partly because my boyfriend's in Germany, but there's something else that's really bugging me, and I found out it's because I don't have anywhere to call home. Um, this place, this 8x9 box that I live in, you can see the mess on my bed because I have nowhere else to put my backpack or purse or jackets at all. Believe me, I have every inch of this room utilized, except it's a really tall ceiling, and that's why my desk is a corner desk. That's why there's a corner behind me. My desk is very, very small, barely fits a textbook on it, and my computer textbook, that's it. And it's really tall. It goes all the way up to, almost to the ceiling. So that's how I store things in this room. Um, anyway, so the size alone stresses me out. I also can't go and use the living quarters because my roommates are horrendously messy. I mean, I know this room is messy, but I'd like to think that it's just because it's so small. If I had enough room, it wouldn't be, but God, the living room and kitchen are awful. Like, I mean, I kind of told you guys about eating problems of mine and how sometimes I have to force myself to eat and crap. And sometimes I'll go in the kitchen and be like, oh, I'm gonna be all healthy and eat, and then I go in there and I get grossed out by the moldy potato peels and the mounds of ants, and now we have mice and uh, old. There's an old lime that's been drying up in the corner for weeks. I don't know, and they always leave the mayonnaise out, and so it's mayonnaise all gross with fruit flies and anyway. So then I get gross out and I don't eat. So it's wonderful. Um, Anyway, so it's not home here because it's too small and I don't have any living space. My mom's house is not home because her new husband just moved in and he brought all of his stuff and she didn't get rid of any stuff and he didn't get rid of any stuff. So they have two households of furniture in one house. And so it's small anyway. I grew up in that house um, with just my mom, and so having a stepdad and two step siblings, and last week my step grandmother was visiting. That's too stressful. I cannot handle that many people in a small place. It looks nothing like it used to be. It's not home at all anymore. It has changed so much. My room is non-existent. I mean, is nothing compared to my room used to be. When I moved out, it was painted and rearranged, and everything was taken out, and it's completely different. And anyway, I don't stay in my room when I stay there. I stay in the old guest room. So, uh, anyway, so that's not home. My dad's home isn't home. Just because I didn't grow up with my dad. So, but that's probably the closest to home, I guess. Actually, ironically, not ironically, that's not the right word, but silly enough, probably the very closest thing to home is my boyfriend's parents' home. Because that's where we stay during like Christmas break and stuff. So, that's awful. But anyway, so I don't have a home, and I'm sure a lot of you have experienced this, and so you know That's one of the most stressful things, most hurtful things uh, a person can really go through is not knowing where they belong, not having anywhere to, I don't know, there's a home feeling. It's really interesting. Writers have been studying it, and scholars have been studying it for centuries upon centuries, this home feeling. And I don't have anywhere that has this home feeling, so that's really bad. So how do you make a home? Uh, it's somewhere where you don't feel like a guest. It's somewhere that other people who you love live or are very welcome to and come and visit a lot. It's homes where a place that's your personal space, and you have personal space there, you have people who you love. Let's see here. What else is there? You're not a guest, you feel like you belong. Um, you like the smell. I definitely don't like the smell of this house, specifically the kitchen and my roommate's bathroom. Oh my god. Um, home is where you do everything that you don't do at school and work, you know? It's where you want to go. You want to go home. I don't want to go home. When I get out of class, I think, what else can I do besides going home? Or besides going home here? Um, so, people you love, personal space, somewhere you want to be, want to go. Somewhere relaxing that you want to go to end the day and sleep and do laundry and cook and do house things. How do you make that? I don't know how to make a home. I have to make myself a home. It's it's really, stressful. I need a better vocabulary, but, I'm using the word stressful for everything. Shows you how stressed out I actually am. Uh, it's just, I don't know. So, any ideas, you guys let me know. Uh, I'm looking into living with some other girls next year who are a lot more lively, have a lot more fun, and who I can talk to. Because right now I'm talking to you guys instead. And I'm also not very seriously, but possibly looking into moving in with um, my boyfriend. But he keeps on going back and forth on it, and I definitely am going back and forth on it, so I don't think that's a good idea. Although we have lived together before, but and it worked fine, but I don't know. I'll get into that in another video. That'll be fun. um, yeah, so tell me how to make a home. Bye.